Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Patkai Pass. This is your anchor Terli Arkitant, and today we are at the Bandrog celebrating National Science Day organized by the Department of Science under the theme Women in Science, Catalysing Viksit Bharat. So without further ado, let's get an insight into today's program.
Physics, Zoology and BCA have come together to celebrate the National Science Day on the theme Women in Science, Catalysing Viksit Bharat. Highlighting the vital role of science in national progress, we are deeply privileged to have Sir Supamnukshi, our IFS Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, with us today as the guest of honor.
Good morning, everyone. Let's look to God in prayer. Shall we bow our heads? Eternal God and Father, we thank you for this beautiful day that you've given us.
I, on behalf of Science Community Patkai Christian College, Autonomous, would like to extend a very sincere warm welcome to our honorable guest of honor, Sir Supamnukshi Ao, Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, APCCF, Department of Forests, Government of Nagaland.
Viksit Bharat is a word. So it's a word which is in Hindi, and I'm also not very familiar with Hindi, but at the state government and the central government level, we have a Viksit Bharat program, which envisages the development of the country and the state at different phases and a different period of time. We have categorized it into a short-term development program as well as a medium-term and a long-term goals that we have to achieve. So these term goals are developmental programs that we are projecting in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, like that. So each of the sectors and the departments, we are asked to formulate our policy in view of the short-term policies, the medium-term policies, and the long-term policies till 2030, 40, and 50, like that.
As we celebrate this year under the theme Women in Science, Catalysing Viksit Bharat, we are reminded that true progress for our nation is impossible without the equal and active participation of women in research, technology, and innovation.
Our Father, we say thank you for this beautiful day that you have blessed upon us. We are thankful for guiding us through the first session of this National Science Day. Father, we also seek for your grace and for your mercy for the rest of the events.
Hello, how do you feel winning the first position, and can you please explain us your motto?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having us, Patkai Pass. First of all, I would like to thank God for giving us this wonderful time, and also to the Patkai for giving us this wonderful opportunity. And then we are so grateful that they chose us. All the model, every model here deserve winning, but yeah, I want to thank my department as well, my teachers for guiding us, for helping us in everything, and also to my colleague over here, my friend Sita. We have worked tirelessly, like sleepless night for almost like 1 week, 3-4 hours every day. So we really thank you for this wonderful time. So before the explanation of the working, let my friend speak a little.
Thank you, Patkai boss. So here today, our model is called solar tracking system. But as we all know, what is solar energy? Solar energy is that energy which converts sunlight into electricity. And we know that for using solar energy, we use solar panel. And that those panels are fixed. They don't follow the sun's direction. So in order to avoid that problem, we have come up with this model solar tracking system. So here in this solar tracking system, it automatically rotates the solar panel towards the sun, and it produces maximum energy sunlight. And that's it, yeah. And that's how solar tracking system works. Now I'll give time to our brother.
Let me demonstrate you the working of the solar tracking system. So the solar panel tracks the light. It faces towards the direction of the light. So this is the basic working. So here we use Arduino and 2 LDR. So the LDR is light dependent resistor. It detects the light intensity, and the Arduino is like a brain of this project. So the Arduino, the LDR will receive the light intensity. It will give signal to Arduino. The Arduino will calculate the differences in intensity of light, and it will give back signal to the servo motor. So according to the signal received, the servo motor will adjust the solar panel towards the direction of the light. So this solar panel will charge a battery. It will charge a battery, and this battery can be used to light up or use any electronics in our house, in our workplace, or anywhere. So this is the small demonstration of solar tracking system. Thank you.
So hello, the name of our model is Integrated Farming for Sustainable Agriculture. So basically, in the center, this is the aquarium. So it has fishes in it. The main key players are the fishes, and the ammonia that are excreted from the waste of the fishes are converted to nitrate by some helpful bacteria, and those nitrate-rich water will be transferred to these two systems. So nitrate is a very essential nutrient for plant growth, and as it gets transferred through the pipes to these two systems. The first system towards me, this is terrace cultivation, mostly done in hilly places in Teneme area in Nagaland, and towards her side, it's called drip irrigation. So for the drip irrigation, it's solely for conserving of water, and that can be done in a small scale area, small places like backyards or front yards. But this can be done in the big land area. So in these two models, the aquaponic system, which is the main system for today's model, our model, aquaponic system is a continuous cycle of water, where there is no wastage of water, there is no chemical fertilizers used, and it has dual income. So dual income in a sense of both the fish and the crops can be used as a source of income. And as the water goes down, it will get pumped with the help of a motor, which is powered by the energy stored by the help of the solar panel. And the powered and the transferred water will be transferred back to the aquarium or the fishery pond. This aquarium is a representative of real life fishery pond, and the fishes are the main fishes are the main key players. So just in case a drought season comes, dry seasons. So the first immediate action we should take is immediately save the fishes and put it to an alternative water reservoir, and then use that water for a time being till the next season, wet season comes. And that's how the entire system goes round and the water cycle takes place. Thank you.
Okay, so sir, my first question for you will be, what does National Science Day signify to you personally and professionally?
Science has come a long way. We all know the importance of science. We cannot, more explanation cannot be done on the importance of science, because modern day, what we are enjoying today are all the innovations and inventions and the discoveries of science, the luxuries that we have today, and in various fields like medicine or environmental or engineering or whatever fields is there. It is because of the discoveries and the inventions of different scientific fields that we are enjoying the fruits of the field of science. So celebrating a day today like remembering the importance of science in everyday life, I feel it is very aptly themed, and this is a day where special recognition, I feel, in the context of this year's theme is given to the involvement and the importance of women in science. Over the history, we have seen a lot of involvement of women in the different fields of discoveries and inventions and all. But one thing that cannot be ignored is, for many centuries and for many years, the involvement of science and the involvement of women in various fields of discoveries, inventions, and scientific field was not duly acknowledged. And there are a lot of products, there are a lot of inventions, and there are a lot of discoveries which had been contributed towards the advancement of humankind by through women's involvement. But unfortunately, when you look at the history, you'll not find much of a mention of the acknowledgement of women in the field of scientific field. But things are all changing for the better now, and then the acknowledgement of involvement of women in the contribution towards the development of the nation in the field of science is something which is aptly themed, and I think this is something which is recognized at the national level, as this year's theme has suggested. So in this aspect, I just acknowledge the contribution of women in the field, in the various field before, today, and even in days to come. It is going to be one of the very important aspects in science and technology or modern day developments.
Thank you. How can students contribute to scientific solution in regarding local issues like climate change and biodiversity conservation?
Yes, I have been involved with the issue of biodiversity conservation since my college days. School days, I was not much aware of that, but since the college days, university days, and after that professionally, I happened to join this field. Conservation and the environment is a very important subject matter now. We are all facing the impact of climate change, and one of the very big issue is we are destroying our environment, and ultimately we are facing the impact of that through climate changes. Climate change is various differences and the changes in the climatic condition of a particular area. So this is felt not only in our area, but it's a worldwide phenomenon where, because of our destructive nature, we are destroying the environment, we are destroying the forest, we are destroying the biodiversity, we are polluting our environment. So all this has got a negative impact on the well-being of the human being. One of the basic involvement of a youth, I should say not only a student, but as a young people, as a youth, is awareness. I should say that we should emphasize quite a lot in awareness. We should be updated on what are the causal, I should say, what is the cause and the effect of this climate change, why it is caused, how it is caused, and what are the remedies that we can do in order to reduce the impact of climate change and in order to reduce why climate change is happening. So if you like to do something, if you don't know about a subject, what can you do? See, the difference is there. If you know something, that this is the effect, this is the wrongdoing, and this is the activity that is causing the damage to the environment, then that awareness will give us in that system of thinking to find solutions on how it can be combated, isn't it? So I feel that awareness of an issue is one of the very basic need and very important in trying to understand the causes. And then if you know why it is happening, then I think ultimately there are various different, there is no one shot solution. There is no one thing solution to climate change impacts, okay, global warming and all. So there are various activities at the local field or at the local level that we can also contribute towards. So when you know that what pollution is, when you know what deforestation is, and when you know what are the different activities that destroys the planet Earth, then definitely our human mind, our conscious mind will try to find solutions to that. And whatever small activities that you can contribute, you know, that little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. So our small actions can contribute towards a larger picture of contributing towards, stopping the impact of climate change. So this is something that we should all be aware of. Try to learn and then try to know the reason, be aware, and then advocate. Advocate towards the impact of climate change and how we can stop it.
Sir, my final question for you is what special message would you like to give to the viewers of Patkai Bus regarding this National Science Day 2026?
Every one of us have been gifted with a thought process to think on our own. And then there is no black and white thing in the field of science. There are various gray areas also in trying to find solutions and in trying to be innovative. It depends on how you think. And one thing from the conventional way of thinking, if you try to think out of the box for local solutions, I think that will give us an insight into how things works at a very different way. Okay, the textbooks are there, and then there are fine lines which had been laid down to follow, but there are other ways of inventing things also, thinking out of the box, that is called as, okay? And at the local level, local solutions are some of the best ones that can be thought of. So having a scientific temperament and having an inquisitive nature on why things works and how things works, and if there are solutions, if there are problems, then trying to analyze that and trying to find a different way, different perspective of trying innovative solutions. Science means not only discovering huge, big things, but it's the way you innovate and think about through think through problems, finding a solution to that problem. That is what makes you a scientist in every way. So scientist doesn't mean that you have to do big things, invent big things, or create big things, but at your own level, what you can innovatively think about and bring about a solution to a problem. So that was what makes a scientist.
Have you ever done a science experiment which you enjoyed and why?
The one science experiment that I enjoyed doing was back in my higher secondary, my 12th class. For the science exhibition to participate in that, I did an experiment on Arduino voice-controlled robot, and the reason why I enjoyed it was because it was way beyond my scope because I had no knowledge of wiring, coding, and stuff. But through that project, I started learning about coding and wiring and soldering and stuff. All those stuff that I watched doing. Grew up watching my father do, and I guess I can say that trying out how my father did the way he did, and with the help of my dad, we made this project, and it was a memorable one because of that.
Thank you so much. This is all for today. Keep watching Patkai Bus. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is me, Terli Arkitan, signing off with camera person Chingri Rainam.